All right, so normally up at the top, I say something like, hey guys, it's Jason with Boardgame Mechanics. I'm going to take a look at the game. But today, I want to apologize for my hair and do this. New York 1901 is a 2 to 4 player game from Blue Orange. Plays in about 30 to 60 minutes. If you're playing with 2 players, it's going to be closer to 30. What you're trying to do in this game is you are trying to develop New York in 1901, hence the name, to build skyscrapers, different types of businesses, apartment buildings, whatever. You're trying to build up the New York skyline. And we're going to do that by taking some contract tiles to go and buy, or some plots of land. Then we're going to turn those plots of land into buildings. Then we may demolish some old buildings and bring in some new shiny buildings, because as buildings get old, you need to upgrade. So yeah, that's what the game does. Let's see how it does it. All right, so here's a game of New York 1901, all set up for 2 players. When you're setting up for 2 players, the only difference really is you're going to take out all of the light pink cards. They're not going to be in the game to tighten up the board a little bit. Everything else is going to be the same. So you're going to set out the 4 amazing landmarks. I forget what they're called for sure, but they're like the big shared landmarks that we can all do. You'll do 3 road, city location cards and 1 special bonus card. You're going to flip 4 cards in the market row. You're going to give each player a player board, pieces in their color with gold, silver, and bronze. I have all the blues stacked up. Yellow will be off the board just because there's not enough room here. And they're going to start in a location. So in this case, blue is going to start in green, which is referenced on the card. Well, I have the wrong card here, so ignore that. It's going to reference the card, the player card that you get. So I initially had it in red, but you can't see that off the camera, so I just gave it a green card. So I could build it down here so you can see it. And then yellow is going to do the same thing. Going to have these 4 workers and 3 action cards. The action cards are going to be worth a point at the end of the game, or 1-time use during the game. And if I use it, I'll explain it. If not, it'll be in the rule book. Pretty straightforward and easy. All right, so let's get rolling. On your turn, you have 2 options with a possible third. So what you're going to do is you're either going to take one of these cards and then claim one of the territories. So say I wanted to claim, which I do. Blue's going to go first. They're going to claim this card. So they're going to take this card, put it on their stack. They're going to take one of their workers and they're going to put it on a 2 red space. Not anything with a 3 with the flowers, the 3 shape. It has to be a generic 2 red space. So that's that. Done. Then what you're going to do is you're going to flip another card. Then you're going to go. Second thing you can do on your turn is you can build. Building means you're going to have to take one of these guys down, and I could put another building in its place. So I could take this 2 building, put it right there, and I score the points. Third thing you can do is you can demolish and then build. So say I wanted to build a different building here, and I already had this here. I could then demolish both of these. They're out of the game, but I have to build a building of greater value than what's there. So let me explain that a little bit. At the beginning of the game, we're allowed to build bronze. Whoops. Can't hold on to it. Bronze. You can see the little bronze there. When we hit 6 points, we can start to build silver. When we hit 18, we can start to build gold. They're basically just different types of buildings, different shapes. They're all worth points, and some of the bronze are still worth 5 points. It's just, in order to demolish, you have to upgrade it with something bigger. So until you can build silver, you're stuck building bronze. All right, so that's that. So that was their turn. Now it'll be yellow. Yellow wants a green, but they don't have a green. So they'll actually take this 3 red right here. That will let them claim one of these areas. So they'll start rolling right here and encroaching on my area because they're a jerk. All right, I'll flip here. Then I'm going to demolish and build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this building out. It's out of the game. And now I'm going to build. So I'm going to take this building and I'm going to build it. I already had it once. All right. So I own this section. I have my guy on this section, so I can tuck this in right there. And I score 5 points. Now I'm on the board. And this guy comes back to me. And there we go. Then it's yellow player's turn. What do they want to do? They want to get some yellow, which there isn't any yellow. So they'll take the green because that'll help them start getting down here next to their starting piece. So they'll go right there. Flip. And then it's blue player's turn. They want to get yellow too. Oh, let's see. Oh, shoot. I can't even demolish that. I'm a doof. I'm a doof. Just kidding. So I didn't get to build this. I'm pulling a Rado right now. So instead of doing that, I would have just built up here with this 2 right here. And we'll give myself 2 points. So I still built, but I didn't demolish. So that their building is hanging out because I can't demolish that. But yellow claimed that. So I really thought I was playing somebody else, but that's fine. I'll take this. I will claim this right here. And then flip. Yellow is going to take this. And they will claim this. So they're going to start working on that. Flip. Ooh, now I'm going to take that one. Claim this right there. Then we'll flip. They're going to take the yellow because they want to start working in this section over here. But now that people are all gone, so they're going to have to build something. All right, we'll flip. I want a green. But I think I could build something anyway. Maybe. Nope, I don't have the land. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. So I'm going to build another bronze right here for 2 points. Okay. Then it's yellow's turn. They're going to take this yellow. But they have to pull a guy back. So they'll pull this guy back. Actually, they won't yet. They'll just go ahead and build their 2-pointer right here. Get this guy back. All right, 2 points. All right, now I'm going to try to show you a demolish, maybe. Let's see. Struggle bus. Let's do blue. Blue will take a blue, and they'll send their guy right there. Flip. Yellow wants another yellow. They're going to go here. Blue is going to take a blue. Yellow. They want that green, but it's not going to do them any good. So they'll just take... They're going to build. So they're going to take this guy off. And they're going to build their 3 bronze little dude right here. Learn to flip. So they'll get 3 points. All right, I'm just trying to get to silver so I can do a demolish, and then I'm going to wrap it up and tell you about scoring because it's really not super difficult. But I just want to make sure that we cover everything. All right, now it's blue's turn. So blue is going to take this green. Put their guy right here. So now they own a lot of that, which is nice. So yellow, just so blue remembers, they're going to build right here to be a jerk. So they get 2 points. Boom, boom. All right. So now they're in silver territory. Now it's blue's turn. They're going to build 2 because I need to see what kind of land that I have here. I'll take this. Still bronze. 2 points. So they're in silver territory. Then it'll be yellow. Yellow wants another yellow one. That's fine. They're going to go ahead and build as well. They'll build this guy right here. 2 more points. Blue's turn. They're going to use one of their cards so you can see that. So I'm going to use this card. Lets me refresh the market. So I get to flip this over and make it go out. But either way, you get rid of these 4 cards. They'll go to the bottom. Like you shuffle and put them on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to flip. And then you flip 4 new ones. And then they can take their turn again. And they're going to take this green one. And they'll put their guy right there. Oh yeah, now we're in business. Then yellow's turn. Yellow wants this yellow one. They're going to claim this block. All right, so now blue's going to make a big build. Let's see here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these 2 guys. We're going to put this, oh, that's yellow. Put this right here. So I still own this space. No one can take it, but I'll leave a guy there just to, so everybody knows. Then I'm at 11. All right. Now it's yellow's turn. let's see. Yellow is going to build a big mama. They're at silver. They're going to tear some stuff down. They're going to tear these down. They're going to build this guy like this. So they tore all that down. They own all this still. Tore these down. They're out. And then they get 6 points. All right. So that's demolishing, building, playing cards, marking, zoning your land. Only thing else I didn't show you is this. When you get to gold, you can take one of these. So say I was at silver. I could remove all of these. These are all silver. I could bring this in to here, take this guy back, and then with this trophy right here, I'd put that on there to say that this is mine, and then I get 13 points. And then each player can only build one of those. So there's 4 of them possible that you can build. You're just going to grab one whenever you can, build it, mark it with your trophy. That's it. Then at the end of the game, what you're going to do is you're going to score 1 point for all these cards you have left. So both players will do that. You're going to get points for who's like all those roads. So whoever has the most sections next to Broadway, that's what's that, Nassau. I can't see. This one, Nassau and Broad Street, and then Wall Street. So whoever has the most squares next to that. So like here I'd have 1, 2, 3 next to Wall Street. So I'm the only one next to Wall Street, so I would get those points. And then that guy, every game there's a bonus card. That one says whoever has the most of irregular shaped buildings. So if you have 3, you get so many points. If you have 4, you get so many points. If you have 5, you get so many points. So in this case, nobody has 3, so nobody would get any points for that. And that's how the end of the game works. And whoever has the most points, so in this case, if this was the end of the game, that would be sad. Blue would have the most points, and they would be the winner. So that's how you play New York 1901. Let's go up to the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was New York 1901. I gotta say, first let me say, this is a super light game. You saw there's 2 things that you can do in your turn, maybe 3 if you want to demolish. You're basically claiming a plot, building in the plot, or rebuilding in the plot. That's it. It's basically you're trying to do that better than everybody else before the in-game trigger. I didn't talk about the in-game trigger. It's either the first person who has only 4 buildings left to build, or when that market deck runs out and you can't refill. That will trigger the end of the game. The other players or player gets 1 extra turn, and then that's it. So yeah, what I showed you is how the game works. It's Vincent Dutrait art, so I mean, it's gorgeous. I think that box looks good. I like Vincent Dutrait art, but again, art is subjective, and either you like it or you don't, but I like it. He has art in the back of the board, which is cool. The art is all like that dim pastel that not pastel, but the dim like old looking paint that he does better than anybody else. The bits are really nice. I like the pieces. They're like Tetris-y, polyominoes, I guess. This game kind of did it before a lot of other games. So Uwe could be thinking this guy, Chanier Lassalle. I'm sure I butchered that because I'm not French. And yeah, so this kind of did it first. I like it. So all that being said, know that it's light. Know that it's quick. It's fun. It's easy to play. It's easy to teach. My only issue with it is it's probably too light for me. I enjoy it, but it's not going to be something that I'm going to want to play when I can bring out like Clinic, Small Town, Small City, all those big, beefy like Album VR games that just kind of do that same polyomino thing, or at least the tile grid thing, in a way more heavy package than this. So not this game's fault by any means. It's fun, it's fine, it's family weight, and it does it well. And I think for people who aren't gamers or don't play a ton of games, this will be easy to jump in and pick up and have a good time with. So yeah, that's all I got to say. So that's New York 1901. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.